You know, I realize I get to listen to the Bowser's Galaxy generator or whatever it is music again, which is pretty cool. I feel like I didn't get to appreciate it properly when I played this the first time. With all the trying not to die and stuff. But now that I'm not commentating and I have a little bit of a spare brain time to do that, I'll make an effort to appreciate it a little bit more, as well as the actual final Bowser music, like the fight music. It's pretty cool too. You know, do I want to cut this out, or do I want to just like talk about the game now that I have an opportunity to do that? Because that's something I could do as well. I want to avoid that fire. I don't think there's that much left for me to... Ooh, that was close. I don't think there's that much left for me to say about this game. If I recall, or if I'm gonna guess anyway, because I usually do this, I talked about what I liked and didn't like about it, and that sort of thing when the credits rolled the first time. That's the Bonsai Bill, which was not here in the challenge mission. If I take a hit, can I just long jump out that way and save a bit of time? Probably not, right? No idea. As I speak, I suppose this is something else I can talk about. The man known as Trigger Conroy is currently playing Super Mario Galaxy 2, and can I make this? Can. Barely. Almost not. One of the things that I recall him saying at some point was that he actually wasn't blown away by the music in this game. And I don't think Super Mario Galaxy 2 is like as... Oh, that's cool. I don't think its soundtrack is as astonishingly amazing as Super Mario Galaxy 1's was, but there's still quite a lot of music in this game that I really like. There's this one, there's the fight music at the end of this one that I talked about just a minute ago. There's, even if we don't count the remixes and stuff, there's like both versions of the Sky Station, Fluffy Bluff, Wild Glide, and the other gliding one whose name escapes me, which was basically a remix of Wild Glide with different instruments and that sort of thing. There's a lot of music I like in this game, and I know that... Ooh, that was almost a very dumb idea. That was a... For how dumb of an idea that was for me to do that, I almost got away with it. As I was saying... Okay, I'm slowly drifting away. I want to avoid the bullet bill. For someone who is ordinarily as into video game music as Emil tends to be, I am surprised that he doesn't seem to like the, this game, soundtrack-wise. Alright, I blew that one. Just a thought. If anybody is still watching me play this at this point, by all means, let me know what you think of the music. I'm trying to think of what else there is in this game. There are certainly some that I am not a fan of. There were songs in Galaxy 1 that I was not a fan of. But when I tend to remember how much I like a game soundtrack, I don't tend to... Was my finger in the way of the IR sensor? Is that why it's, like, blipping out because my finger's in the way? Wow, maybe. Anyway, when I think of how much I like a game soundtrack, I don't usually think of the ones I don't like. One, because that's an awfully, like, cynical way to look at things such as being alive. If that's your outlook on life, then you're just not going to have a fun time, I'm sorry. But also because I don't listen to the songs I don't like in game OSTs. I tend to listen to the ones that I do like. And, oh god, okay. I forgot that did that. Let me get rid of you real quick. And I'm gonna try and get coin out of you. In this manner. Oop, okay, I guess I can't jump on you, because my aim isn't that good. You're gonna collapse. This reminds me, I read for a book report back in, like, I want to say 5th grade. There was a, like, sci-fi series, book series by a dude named Mark Curley. And it was called, I believe, Akiko, and it was like Akiko in this, Akiko in that, or something like that, and it was about this, like, Earthling who went on adventures with, like, space pirates and stuff. And in one of them, they had, they had a bit of a spaceship race, and they had to do a bunch of, like, rather video gamey things on like, WoW. 3, 2, 1, 2 again. Classic. Anyway, as I was saying, one of the rather video gamey missions in that book, I'll try and look up the title and put it in text on the screen. They had to fly through something in their spaceship that was basically doing this, with the walls, like, collapsing in on them. Okay, snake block time. Should I take a minute to compose myself? Should I try and take care of that magic keeper first? At least, okay, you're gonna zip off. I guess not. And anyway, that's what that section of the, of this level reminds me of. Let's see, we'll, I at least remember this time where the Magmar are. And hopefully, I'll be able to, anticipate and avoid them. You're gonna go that way. You're gonna go that way. Yeah, I saw you coming this time, which was immensely helpful. Alright, that's a common medal, which I actually didn't need to go after because I've already collected it. Alright, Blimp Fruit. If you didn't have Yoshi, that looks impressive. The way that it looks like it's just coming at you. But it generally isn't because of the way the perspective is going. I like that. I don't remember what would happen in this section if you lose Yoshi before that Blimp Fruit. You might... I guess I could dismount Yoshi just to see what happens here, but I also don't. I like my Yoshi and I want to keep him around. Wait, did that thing not appear? What was that? What? What on earth? How did that happen? I somehow induced it way later than I needed to. Alright, anyway. So, now I've got to ascend the flagpole. If you are, and I am going to assume that I talked about this in my original playthrough of this game, but if you use the infinite flutter jump glitch at the bottom of that flagpole, you can take on the final Bowser with Yoshi. And that was something that I tried very hard to do when I was when I was a teenager playing this game, but never was able to. The steps involved in using the infinite flutter jump glitch are fairly straightforward, but the timing is a little precise, and you have to do it like 8 or 9 times in a row in order to get to the top of that flagpole with Yoshi, and I just didn't have the patience for that. Alright. I said I was going to cut out this rematch of Bowser's level, and I've talked most of the way through about a variety of things. So that's kind of neat. So we're gonna do this routine again, I guess. It's kind of weird. I played... Oh, I thought it took damage there. I played the post-game of Galaxy 1 fairly recently, as in, like, last week. And I'm doing post-game of Galaxy 2 today, obviously. But I feel like the commentary that I did for Galaxy 1 was way better than the commentary I'm doing for this game, and I don't know why. In the beginning, the first video or two of this, you may have... If you thought I sounded a little weird, that's probably because of what I like to blame on morning commentary, as in the fact that I'm doing something, like, fairly early in the morning. I need to hurry. And my voice hasn't properly woken up yet, because that usually takes... Can I get this? I can. That usually takes a few hours, or at least a little while of me talking before my voice properly wakes up. This should do it. Okay. There we go. That's one. Just 5 more. God. But other than that, even aside from that, morning commentary doesn't really bother me, except for the fact that it, like, messes with my audio levels. But I just feel like I wasn't saying as interesting things as I could have been, which is kind of annoying. Alright, oh. Alright, well, fortunately coins are just spawning infinitely because of the little meteorites that are falling out of the sky. They're meteorites when they're on the ground. They're meteors when they're crashing through the atmosphere and looking epic and stuff. And they're meteorites when they're still in space. That's how this goes, right? I like astronomy. All right, that's 2. I believe there's 1 stage left until the real exciting part. Even this isn't the final Bowser music because that's coming up later. But I like this music too, the regular Bowser battle music. You're gonna do your fire breathing trick now. Okay, that's cool, I guess. No, I got enough of that during Dino Piranha. What am I saying? Stop. Alright, punch the ground. And we can... That thing must be very dense if it's able to exert its own gravitational field in something as massive as Mario. Let's see, you're gonna breathe fire again. I am not in need of that coin. Although, see, you're gonna punch. Getting the hang of this now. Okay, I'm gonna hit that other one. It's not gonna... Oh, okay, it decayed right in time. And it was able to pass through. That's cool. That was very lucky. It's not like I would have died if it didn't, but I would have had to, do some stuff over again. Okay. You fell to the ground very softly there, Mario. Alright, let's do this. I did the triple jump on the first try, but unfortunately Bowser still has other ideas. Alright, the next thing that I was panicking about is that my commentary might not be recording. Because, like, I don't know, I thought my mic was muted or something. I don't know why I would think that. The light is on. And the little bar that has my voice is dancing up and down the way you would expect it to. Alright, so do I need to... Oh, I need to hit you before you do that. Can you, yeah. What happens if you get close? This is the final Bowser music that I know I crowed about in the original playthrough, and I'm gonna do it again because I really like this final Bowser music. You know what? I'm just gonna stand here and let Bowser do his thing for a minute. And also possibly find out what happens when... so that happens. That coin's in orbit. This is probably, if I had to rank them, one of my favorite Final Bowser songs in the history of Super Mario. And it's really a shame that this part of the fight is actually not that long unless you kind of screw it up on purpose like I did. Okay. I wasted a little bit of time there. Yeah, I wish this... Now I'm actually distracted. Alright, not while he's doing the shell thing, please. There we go. What? Did that actually miss? Interesting. Oh, it's not over yet. I thought there were just 3 hits. Anyway, it's still too short. This fight could go on for like 10 minutes and I'd still say it's too short. Right in the noggin. Alright. And it only, because it's Final Bowser music, it only plays in this part of the game as well. Which means that there are no other places in the game you get to hear this. Which is unfortunate. Which is why it's a good thing that, like, OST collections online are a thing. Alright. I don't think I need to leave in this scene, do I? Can I skip this? I can't outright skip this. Alright, well, I can skip this in post. Alright, fine. You know what? That's a Grand Star. We'll be theatrical about it. Alright, so I just thought of this just now, but can I obtain the Grand Star in the rudest way possible? Off of Princess Peach's head. I just wanted to see if that would work. I am sorry, Princess Peach. I did not want to subject your head to my butt. Okay. Now I'm going to skip ahead. Okay, one last thing I want to talk about music-wise is, credits music. It's not the same as Super Mario Galaxy 1's credits music, and I want to be careful about how I phrase that, because that makes it sound like I like Galaxy 1's credits music better. I'm not sure about that. This doesn't seem to get nearly as much love as the main theme from Galaxy 1, which is the one that plays during the credits. But I really like it just as much, I think. And if I have to think that hard about which one I like more, it kind of defeats the purpose. Because I enjoy liking stuff, as it turns out, funnily enough. If you've never paid much attention to the credits music for Galaxy 2 before, I'm not going to control Mario right now so that you don't hear his jumping around noises. Let's get the star cursor off the screen. Actually, I'll put the controller on the floor. That should do it. Just listen to it. I'm gonna stop talking in a second, and I'll start talking again at the end. Just listen to the credits music, and by all means, let me know what you think of it.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Come on, you have to like that song at least a little bit. Okay. Picking my controller back up off the floor. Prankster comments have appeared. And we're back at the title screen. And in case you don't know what the green power stars look like, I'll show you what it looks like. It's fairly dumb. Yeah, I know. I think it's annoying. I won't be doing this on recording. I'll instead do this on my own time and show the final 2 power stars later. Alright, there are green cosmic jewel stars around. You keep hearing about them. They're pretty hard to find. Some of them are harder than others. A number of them aren't too bad. If I were to jump into the Sky Station Galaxy, I could probably, I'm fairly sure I remember exactly where at least one is, and I could probably find the rest with not too much difficulty. Some of them will take a while to find, and that is one of the many reasons I will be Green Star 1. They're not even named, and I guess I don't blame them. If they were, that would kind of give away where they could be, which might not necessarily be a bad thing. I don't know. What was I saying about the credits? Okay, so, we know. No, go away. So, I'm not huge into symbolism or anything like that. Most of the time, when like, symbolism comes up in English class or whatever, I'm like, you're reading too far into this, and you're wasting my time, and I couldn't care less. But when I think of Super Mario Galaxy 2 in particular, I generally think of a much more colorful, much brighter scene than in Super Mario Galaxy 1. Part of that's because of the levels themselves, which isn't to say that Super Mario 1 did not have brightly colored levels. And part of that, I hear one somewhere. I hear a twinkling. It's not down there. Is it on the side of this thing here? First-person camera does indeed help, and okay. That's one green power star. Let's see. I just need to get up there now. Okay, that didn't work the way I really wanted it to. Come on. There we go. Can I rotate the camera? I can. And I'm just gonna fall there, and that is a green power star. Anyway, when I think of Super Mario Galaxy 2, I typically think of a much brighter scene than in Galaxy 1. Mainly, in addition to the levels themselves, because of the sky around Starship Mario. It's a much brighter blue. In Galaxy 1, the Comet Observatory was set in deep space. Well, not deep space, but it was set in space, and it was mostly black with a couple stars here and there. And I feel like I get that impression from the credits music as well. The, I don't know enough about music to tell you, like, what key it's in, or if it's major or minor or anything. I'm guessing it's major, because minor is usually reserved for sad stuff. That was Green Star 2, which means that the first one was, I passed it. But if I were to close my eyes and listen to the song, I would, without even having to think of the game that hard, the game itself, I would probably picture something that looks a lot more like the Sky Station Galaxy than the Good Egg Galaxy. And I greatly appreciate that. I didn't actually... There wasn't that much between the beginning of the level and the second green power star, which makes me think it's got to be like here or something. No, that's not how we do things, Mario. Okay, fine. Whatever. Go away. Is it behind this building or something? Oh, okay. I saw the glimmer, and I see the shadow. Alright, that's Green Star 2. Anyway, since I've pretty much dedicated this video to talking about the music and gone on for much longer about it than I expected to, once again, if you're still watching this at this point, by all means, let me know what you think about it, about the game's music, and I suppose anything else you think about the game. Let's see, is it like okay if I just run through the world map real quick and... Nope, that's not what zooming out means. Why do you insist on doing that? There we go. What other galaxies are there that I think are cool? Cosmic Cove is kind of neat, although I don't remember much about the music. The Fluffy Bluff, the Honey Bloom, whatever that is. That was that's a recycled song, right? From the Honey Hive? Tall Trunk, I know, makes heavy use of the slider music. Okay, speaking of remixes, here's another one. Remix of the Good Egg song. Anyway. Yeah, whatever. Just so that I can throw the gold star on a certain galaxy, on any given galaxy that I found all the green power stars in, I suppose. I'm not gonna run all the way through the level until I find it. I'm just going to, cut away until I'm in the vicinity. This is the one that I was thinking of when I said I was pretty sure I remembered where at least one of them was. Alright, I hear one somewhere. This wasn't actually what I was thinking of. But it'll do. Alright, it is quite useful that you can generally hear them sparkling. The way you can a regular Power Star. Anyway, now you know what those look like. Now you probably know why I don't like them, is because you just have to search around. Which sounds like basically every open world game ever, and it's... With that said, it's a little surprising that I don't like these as much as I do. Alright, anyway. I'm not doing any more today. That's a gold crown. We have completed the Sky Station Galaxy once and for all. I'm going to end this off here. In the next video, I'm going to be back with 240 Power Stars, which I will not be showing. Most of which I will not be showing. And we'll take on the true final galaxy. And its Prime Star Comet. I will see you all later.